And he gave some what? Apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers. Some people ask me, Papa J, why don't you preach about salvation? Every time you're talking about deliverance, every time you always talk about healing, always you talk about prophecies, you always talk about sacrifice, and you always talk about love. Why don't you talk about prosperity always, but you did not talk about salvation and also rapture? Why don't you talk about rapture and salvation to your people? And I answered them. In the body of Christ, we have fivefold ministries. Every man have different calling in the body of Christ.
Yes, Papa.
Not that I did not believe in rapture, or I did not believe in salvation.
I believe.
But what God has given to me as an office,
Yes, sir.
that's what I am operating. Deliverance, healing, breakthrough, prophecy, dream and interpretation with solution.
Celebrate grace, celebrate grace.
Many pastors don't know about these things. These are pastors and they have crowds, but they don't know these things. That fivefold ministries is an office that they do operate. As I am now operating in the body of Christ, deliverance, prophecies, healing, and also prosperity, and I'm preaching. If I enter into another office that which does not belong to me, then I crash land, because it's not belong to me.
Yes, sir.
Many people don't know all these things. They are on to criticize. Why the pastors who are criticizing, they don't know. That's why they now say it and they criticize. The office that not given to you, if you enter into that office, you enter into crisis. You cannot tell doctor,
yes,
leave this office for my mechanic, my car mechanic. Put on your doctor attire. Let him carry the scissors, begin to operate my wife. Will you do that?
No, sir, no, sir, no, sir.
You cannot tell mechanic to now say, hey, mechanic, I have a court case. If I lose this court case, I will go 1 year imprisonment. Please, mechanic, come and put on the lawyer attires, the wig, and enter into the court of law and begin to defend me. Will you do that?
No, sir. It's not possible.
That is what is happening in the body of Christ. When you come to this place, I am not going, I Papa J, my office is not to preach salvation every day or rapture every day. My office, so you know me, you said you know me that I did not preach,
yes, sir,
salvation or rapture. My own, you know me, if you want deliverance, you come to me.
Senior Prophet Jeremiah.
You need prophecy,
Come to me.
You need prosperity,
Come to me.
You need miracle, You need dream and interpretation, come. I'll give you the solution.
Enter here.
You need healing,
Enter here.
What? Whether you preach rapture, whether you preach salvation, whether you preach this one or deliverance, all of them, God has given them grace to heal and to deliver.
Yes, Papa.
And to make a man to prosper. That the same grace is in them.
I hear you, prophet.
Because we call the same name Jesus Christ. Know your boundary.
I hear you.